Brucey's stand this afternoon. It's hot. So hot we're gonna shoot something if we see it. I can hear my heart beating in my head right now. Alright y'all, made it to the ranch. It's our first weekend during bow season to deer hunt. There's a lot of deer on this place. There's a lot of hogs. We got some new broadheads, got a new compound bow. I'm just excited. This is gonna be a fun weekend. Something's dying. We're putting something in the dirt this weekend. We're shooting some Evolution broadheads. Got the new PSE Mach 33. I'm excited to say the least, but a lot of bucks, and we got a lot of young bucks. We have an insane doe to buck ratio now out here. Growing up, we always said this place sucked. We didn't see bucks, and for about 10 years, we stopped shooting everything. Anyways, we're gonna get through the bump gate here. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, I make videos year round. I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. We fish, we hunt, we build rods, do a little bit of everything when I can between life. So, hope you enjoy the video. I'll catch you on the stand in the morning. It's midnight right now, so I'm gonna get in, get unloaded, get the bow together, and get to bed. I'll see you on the morning. All right, so this is gonna be the first morning of our hunt. This is Saturday morning. I actually got in at about 5:45 this morning, and whenever I got set up and finally opened my window, I could hear some hogs at the feeder. I probably scared them off for good this morning, but cool encounter here. If you check out this doe, her front right leg is broken. This is my second year watching her. Last year, I thought about maybe shooting her just because she seemed injured, but she gets around just fine. And at this point, she's safe at my feeder. Just cool. Really shows you how tough these deer are, but you can see her kind of hobbling around on that leg. But no real action the first morning of the hunt. Here's a little close-up of the sunrise there. We're going to wait, and we're going to get in the stand this afternoon and hopefully have some better action. All right, be about it right there. We're hunting Brucey's stand this afternoon. It's hot. So hot we're going to shoot something if we see it. Got to make this sit worth it, but I'll pan this around. We can see a lot. This is a good setup. The funny story, you can see I'm sitting on a stool that's laid over. We only had one chair in this stand. At one point, I actually ran back to our four-wheeler to grab a bucket, and then we also had no way to shut the door. As you can see, I'm shaking my head at my dad in the first clip when we're in the stand. So I had to run back to get a bucket and some screws from our four-wheeler, and while we were knocking around in the stand, this 6-pointer came in. He's a real pretty deer. He was actually kind of on our hit list, but after watching him a little bit, he's probably a young deer, probably a 2.5-year-old deer. No brow tines. That can be contributed to a lot of factors. It might have something to do with the drought we were in this past summer, but we let him walk. We were covered up in deer all afternoon. It was a good hunt, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the video. And just to give a little extra backstory on this stand setup, we call this the coastal patch. My dad's been in this spot for years. What he likes about it, he loves to just watch animals, so it's a great spot for him. You can see for almost a mile, it seems like, in some directions, but this is fun. The whole afternoon we're watching these little ground squirrels fighting, seeing deer come in from every different angle. During this hunt, I was telling my dad the wind was kind of swirling. It was really low winds, but it's kind of swirling, so I said, hey, if a deer comes, it's going to have to happen quick. That decision's going to have to be made quick, because with the wind swirling in this area, a lot of the deer, they kind of lift their head up, and stomp their feet and walk off. But we were still covered up in deer all day. I was more so concerned with something coming from the right, especially here, kind of where that 6 point is. We left that one window shut, so we were completely blind to our right, and that's a really thick part of the place. So I always turned to my dad and I kept telling him, hey, I feel like a buck's going to come from the right. I feel like that big deer's going to come from the right. So sit tight and he'll come out in a second. Setup. It's an 8-pointer, big 8. Yeah. What do you think? I mean, I can hear my heartbeat in my head right now. Not the widest, but he's got decent mass. Good color on him. He's got a good beam length. I'm gonna shoot him. He's dead. I don't think he's gonna get up. Was that his death kick? He's still breathing. He's done. Here. I was like, you think I should shoot? And I said, boom, 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 boom. This box is actually tighter than I thought. Maybe because it's 2 of us. But I had to get the first buck out of your stand. Oh. Is that dust covered? Age him at 3.5. I don't care. He's just a big 8-point. I told you I've been waiting for a buck to come from over there, and he came out. Oh, you want to go see him? It's only been 3 minutes. Is it recording? All right. So here he is. Don't know what deer this is. It's actually the first sit we've made in my dad's stand. We dropped this, what was it, 2 weekends ago?
Yeah.
Dropped it 2 weekends ago. It's a gun stand. The windows, looking at it, I was like, it's perfect to shoot out of. Don't know this deer. This deer came out. These deer were always looking to the right this whole hunt. I told my dad, the wind's swirling down here. Said if a deer comes, it's gonna have to happen quick. And he came out. I told him I could hear my heartbeat in my head, so I was gonna shoot him. Told my daughter I was gonna shoot a big buck. So he came out and got a history of passing deer that are borderline like this for me. He's a good deer. I'm super happy with him. I'm gonna hang him on the wall with pride. But I've let a lot of borderline deer go, and he came out and I was like, this ain't the year for that for me. So super happy with him. The short history of this ranch is we've never had deer like this and never had deer like the previous one I've shot, kind of ever in my whole life. This is only the third one I've shot, and I've been able to hunt this for all 30 years of my life. So super happy with them. Got to do it with my dad in the stand. Got a beautiful buck. All right, so 2, shooting these Evolution broadheads. This is also the first deer with my brand new Mach 33. My buddy Blake McFall with Axis Archery helped me set up this bow, really more geared towards nilgai. I told him I wanted to draw a nilgai tag, and just got lucky with some hunts. But I'm shooting a lot heavier arrow than I usually do, and I'm shooting 125 up front. This shot, what it looks like double lungs, and it looks like I pinned that back shoulder, and that's why you see him spin and kind of drop immediately. Stunned him, dropped him, and he was only kind of still with us for 10-15 seconds after. So it was a quick shot. I'd like to say ethical just because it put him down quick. So ain't much more you could ask for when you're shooting deer. Didn't have to track him, so it's easy to load up. We'll get him skinned up and he'll make a beautiful European mount.
That might be that one.
I'm telling you.
I think that is.
And I think he just looked bigger in velvet.
I thought them dog catchers were.
I think he just looked bigger.